According to experts, Italy's decreasing population is the most pressing issue that needs to be addressed. They say that the future of the country very much depends on that and on how to reverse the trend. For the first time in the country's history since 2015, Italy's population has lost around 1 million residents, and the forecast for the next 30 years looks green. In other words, not only will the overall population shrink, but the overall number of young people as well will be reduced significantly. And if that is confirmed, would have a huge impact on the country's economic growth.
Italy has the highest share of people over 65 years old among all EU member states. And if the trend continues, it will be very hard to sustain both the pension and the health systems. But what is the reason behind this?
Italy has the lowest female labour participation rate in Europe. It currently stands at around 57%. In Germany, instead, it stands at around 75%, and in Sweden, it's above 81%. Why am I mentioning that? Well, because several studies have proved that if women are able to work, they're going to have more children. Not being able to work instead makes women less secure from a financial point of view and doesn't encourage them to start a family.
The country's demographic decline is the #1 item on Brothers of Italy's political programme. The new right-wing government has created the Ministry for Families and Birth Rate as a way to tackle the issue.
A low fertility rate is an issue that doesn't belong to the right or left wing. It's a national emergency. We have to put working mothers back at the centre of any political decisions. They have to be supported by the right economic policies, something that hasn't happened in the past few years.
But as experts say, new financial measures alone won't be enough to prevent fertility rates from plummeting.
It takes several generations to reverse the trend because the overall number of women who are fertile has reduced itself over time. And that brings us to the importance of taking advantage of immigration as another possibility when facing such issues.
The pandemic, combined with the tragic brain drain that has been affecting the country for years, are major contributing factors to a silent crisis that has been underestimated for too long. Giorgia Orlandi for Euronews in Rome.